Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, well, happy Tuesday to everyone, I guess, except for the Chrisleys, because this is going to be a tough day. Now, you guys know that we are going live with Emily D. Baker at 3:30 p.m. Eastern today, which is 2:30 p.m. her time, Central Time. It's going to be a wild one because we're going to have Emily come on and break down what this looks like, how they got here, entering themselves into prison, what the adjustment period is, and what the next collectively 19 years behind bars is going to look like. This is so crazy to me. I can't believe it's here. And today is officially January 17th. So today is the day that the Chrisleys report to prison. So before we jump in, and talk about how they spent their last day. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So apparently, according to Entertainment Tonight Online, Todd and Julie were spotted getting in some last-minute errands done before going into prison today. So this was yesterday. This was before they had to report. And we were hearing today that they had to report anytime between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. I'm not exactly sure how exact that is, but I can say this. I cannot even imagine what is going through their heads. I was reading on Twitter. Of course, you go down the rabbit hole, and I saw where some people were like, I would take my own life. I would not go behind bars for 12 years. Just all over the place. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And if you think about him coming out in 12 years, how old his granddaughter is going to be, who's his adopted daughter, Chloe, she's going to be 22 to 23 years old. Julie just celebrated her 50th birthday. And that was just like 4 or 5 days before turning herself into prison. So I'm not sure how excited she was about that. And of course, we know that she has a lesser amount of time than him by at least 5 years. In new photos published by the Daily Mail on Monday, Julie was seen in the family's hometown of Brentwood, Tennessee. This was a furniture and grocery shopping adventure with her daughter Savannah and her mother Pam. Dressed casually in an all-black velour tracksuit, Julie filled her shopping cart as the trio made various stops around town. It seems like right now, Todd and Julie are trying to make sure that their family is set up with everything that they need before they go into prison. Make sure that they have groceries, if they need any furniture, whatever they need, they're going to have it, because we know that Savannah is taking over 2 of the couple's kids, Grayson, who is 16, and also Chloe, who is 10 years old. She will be, I believe, legally adopting them, or at least legally their caretakers. I can't even imagine what these kids are going through. And I got a lot of shit about this. I just want to say this really quick. I can't imagine what the kids are going through. And I keep on having, and I did this video yesterday where people were like, Adam, well, the parents should have thought about that. Yes, I get that, you guys. I get the parents, the Chrisleys should have thought about their kids 100% before any of this ever, transpired. However, apparently from the situation based off of the verdict, they did not. And that's not fair for the kids. It's still not fair for the kids. The kids should not have to suffer. And for people to sit there and take away the kids' suffering and saying, oh, well, your parents should have thought about that, I think it's such bullshit. But that's just me. Todd, 53, meanwhile, was seeking a run to the post office on Thursday, dressed in an all black and white striped shirt. The Chrisley Knows Best star was joined by his wife and the couple's children, Grayson and Chloe, 16 and 10. The pair were also spotted driving home Sunday with Todd sitting in the passenger seat. Todd and Julie's weekend outing comes just days before they were due to report to prison. Last week, the Chrisleys' motion for bail pending their appeal was denied. In addition to the bail denial, the court also rejected Todd and Julie's request to extend their surrender date by 21 days, forcing them to report to their respective facilities as scheduled on Tuesday, which is today. The couple was convicted in their tax fraud trial in June, and 5 months later, a federal judge sentenced Todd to 12 years in prison and Julie to 7 years in prison. Both Chrisleys were also sentenced to 16 months probation. The next month, ET confirmed, Entertainment Tonight, that Todd will serve his time at federal prison camp Pensacola, while Julie, who was originally set to be just 2.5 hours away at the Federal Correctional Institution Mariana, now ordered to serve her time at Federal Medical Center Lexington in Lexington, Kentucky. The facility is for both male and female inmates requiring medical and mental health care. They're not even going to be in the same state now. Per court documents obtained by Entertainment Tonight, Julie was redesignated to FMC Lexington on December 20th, and both Todd and Julie will be placed under minimum security in their respective facilities. On the couple's Chrisley's Confessions podcast, Todd addressed his and Julie's ongoing appeal. And they keep saying, like, listen, if you don't believe in God, then we don't know what we're telling you, but we believe in God, and we believe that there is a reason for all of this. There's a reason for everything that's going on in our lives. I think that this is quite the stretch because of all of the mounting evidence that the government feels like they have against them. However, I can't sit there. You can't blame somebody for being hopeful, but I think just based off of what Teresa Giudice's ex-husband, Joe Giudice, said, had they have entered into this whole situation with just an open mind in the sense that, like, okay, we fucked up, then that would have been a different situation, and they probably wouldn't have got a combined 19 years in prison. That's why I cannot wait to talk to Emily about all of this. We cannot discuss this case because the appeal has now been filed. Don't think that we're avoiding wanting to tell you something, because we are not. It's what we've been told that we cannot. Continue to pray for us in your heart and your will to do so. As for now, he and Julie are doing, okay amid their legal woes. He also said that we're doing as well as we can do right now. How well can you do in a situation like this? We have a place in our lives where we still have space for God. They said that we've placed our faith in God. We trust at some point God is going to shed light where there's darkness. God is going to walk us through the valley. We try not to get weighed down in the baggage of the gossip. I mean, that's a great way to look at it, sure. But you're still going to prison. And I'm wondering too, had they have gone through a different route of being like, listen, we accept responsibility. We messed up. We shouldn't have done what we did. Even though they're saying to this day, we did not do any of this. That's why they are so strong in their whole appeal process. Well, they feel so strongly about it. If they would have went in and said, we effed up, it might have been a different story. That's exactly what Joe Giudice said, that they would have had a lesser amount of time. That's not what they did, though. And they're still continuing to fight the process. And I think for the court feels like, okay, you're going to make a mockery out of us. We're going to make an example out of you. I have questions. To which I need answers. Guys, go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. But more importantly, before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, well, don't forget that we are going live today at 3:30 p.m. Eastern with Emily D. Baker, and we're going to be covering all of the Chrisley stuff. But then after, we have our exclusive interview with Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked. That is dropping right after for a premiere at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 1:30 p.m. Pacific. Of course, we'll be posting polls in the community tab, so lots to look at, lots to discuss, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys. Love you.